Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, fellow shed heads around the world. Welcome to Captain of My Shed. I'm Captain Mikey. And on this episode, we're back on the small workbench again. And, well, last time we modified a god-tier Casio and turned it into this beauty. And on this episode, we're back into watchmaking again. This time is going to be a little bit more involved. I've got a load of components to make a Seiko style watch. I think it's called the SXK or the SKX 007, but I might be wrong about that. It's all bought from AliExpress parts. So we're going to build that. I realise these kind of AliExpress Franken watches, as some people call them, divide opinion. And I get that too. I'll explain a little bit as well about why I'd never choose a really expensive watch to emulate. This is not going to be like a direct copy at all, and it's only going to be for me, but I'll talk about that once we get building. I hope you enjoy it. It's going to be top down again, so I'll talk to you next when we're looking at the bench. Future Mikey here. What that Mike doesn't realise is that halfway through this project we have a proper little disaster. Well, not a proper disaster, but as far as the project's concerned, a disaster. So look forward to that one. I do get it fixed, but don't panic halfway through when this goes wrong. Okay, PPE on. Let's have a look at what we're going to be working with. Well, tools first of all, we've got some of the usual suspects from last time. We've got those small screwdriver set. Also had the puffer from last time. The watch cushion. Alongside those, I've got some new tools as well. I've got this for taking off the backs of watches. I've got, what have I got here? Some strap pins. And I guess this is a strap pin removal tool. This is a new thing. It allows me to apply pressure in a linear fashion. That'll be good for pushing out and pushing back in crystals if I need to do that. But now the exciting bit, what are we actually building? So let's have a look at the watch components I've got and go from there. So, watch parts. I love the way this is packaged. Not this bit. This is the bezel. It's like a blackout bezel. And this is the watch case itself. I think it looks wicked. It's already got a crystal in it, and there's a gasket there, an O-ring, and it's kind of held in this sort of shrink wrap plastic. I think that's kind of cool. Again, a blackout thing with a see-through back. Got a spare crown there, and I've got a couple of options in terms of hands. Difficult to see in here, but they are, there you go, white on black and a kind of grey on black as well. A couple of options. The movement, the NH36, a chapter ring, a white chapter ring. I don't actually know what I've got here. What is this? Oh yeah, this is the face. This is the face. It is a blackout face, and it's got these kind of I always think of that as almost like a Japanese style wave. And I've got a couple of options in terms of strap. I've gone for a classic metal stainless strap in black, which could look pretty cool. But I've also gone for this, and again, the presentation makes it look like it might be pricey, but not really at all. Black leather. It says genuine leather on it. I'm pretty sure that it is genuine leather, but I'm not 100% certain. And it comes with this kind of interesting clasp. So I like that. I think that could look cool. That might be my go-to. I don't know, we'll see. So this is what we're working with. And now I just need to get started. I don't know what to start on. Well, it's a bit chilly in the workshop. I might retreat to the house, taking this with me. And I've got a design that I like the idea of. I'm going to see if I can execute it on here. So, yeah, let's do that.
I know who this is. It's the mouse guy. We have to eat the cheese. on your iPad.
That was filming it, aren't they?
More.
Back up in the rather chilly workshop. Should have left the heater on while I was out, never mind. I'm going to have a look at this action. Oh. Nice. The crown on this is down by the 6 o'clock position. No, it's not 6 o'clock. Shut up, Michael. That position by there, 4 o'clock. And we've got these pins on the back, and not all of them fit. So I'm going to kind of line it up and see which ones are going in, which ones do belong. Excuse these pliers. A tool like this has absolutely no business being in a watch building video, but needs must. Like I say, most of my other stuff is packed away. I have got a pair of snips for fret ends, which would have been great for this, but packed away. There's one. There's two. Top one over here is coming off. Ta-da! Okay, well, there we go. Let's see that the date winds. Good one. Yeah. This is where the video turns into a 10-hour long marathon of me trying to line up the hands just so. I think that's on. That's better, I think. Let's see. What? Now I'm sure people out there watch me use metal tweezers and near screaming, "Don't do it, Mike." Because obviously that's not the thing to do. But that's what I have, so calm down, people. Oof. There we go. Okay, just a second hand to go. Woo, this is stressful. Ah, thought I had it. Right, I've got rid of the gloves. I've got my kids' bug finding magnifying glass, which, believe it or not, is okay. And I can see that I haven't actually broken it yet, so I'm still trying. But it is fiddly. I can't believe the first time I tried this, I nailed it, and I thought, oh, that's easy. What's everybody complaining about? Oh, you son of a gun. Pooh. So I did say I was going to tell you why I would never copy an expensive watch or try and do this and make it look like I have an expensive watch. And I think I'm getting a kick out of this because I'm getting to have my own like creative stamp on it. Not massively, obviously. This is more of an assembly job, and I'm choosing the parts, so I get a custom watch sort of at the end of it. But I also enjoy the process. It's a lot of fun, and you end up with a watch that people go, "Oh, what's that? I've never seen that before," and that's kind of cool. If you're copying, I don't know, a Rolex Daytona or a Audemars Piguet or, you know, something like that, which you can do, you're making a statement, and that statement is, I can afford this watch. Which is certainly not something I'm saying by copying a £200, potentially £200 Seiko. You know? Who are you kidding, basically, when you copy a watch like that? You're trying to show that you have status, I guess. Have I done it? Oh, guys. Whilst prattling away, I may have done it. It needs seating a bit better, but I think, ooh, if I'm careful, I think I can push that home. And we are there. Now, is that the hacking mechanism that's stopping the second hand moving? I hope so. Hold on a minute. Look at that. Look at that. That is a ticking second hand. It's working. I've actually managed to do it. Yeah, so this movement is hacking, which means if you pull it out to set the time, it stops the second hand moving. So that's the result. That's probably the most fiddly part of this whole project done. And I think now we can move towards assembly. I've got to depress something in here to release the crown. I'm going to try and do it without crushing the hands of the watch. I haven't got a movement holder, so this could be a little bit tricky, and I'm going to watch a video first on what it is I need to depress. Let's see what this will look like inside of this. That's cool. I like that. I think that looks really nice. Kind of different, huh? I'm just gonna stick this on, but that will go on there. Boom. That's pretty tidy. I like that. That's nice. The paintwork could be a little bit better, but for a first attempt, I think it's okay. Passable from a distance at least. And yeah, that's cool. I like it. That is weird.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Maybe this is where it all falls apart. This does not line up at all unless I do that from the front. Right. It is possible, but nothing ventured, nothing gained. Just going to try and use very sparing amount and try not to get it onto any of the working parts. Oh no!
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
He says he drips a massive blob on there. Oh, this is absolute disaster. Look at that. Scheisen. This is going horribly. This is a video no one is ever going to see. Oh no. Well, that went well. Oh dear. I was getting really close and really looking forward to that, and you know what? As I broke out the super glue, I just thought, like you probably, don't do it, Mike. And I did it anyway. Still, there were a couple of things I wasn't over the moon about with the face. The face itself was nice, but my painting, I wasn't. I like the idea, the concept was good, but the execution wasn't quite right. And yeah. And I'll see you when I've got the new face. Peace out. Well, we're back. It's been a couple of weeks since this disaster. I've repurchased the face and that's been received. And I also thought, to help me along the way and make sure I don't cock up any further, there's a couple of tools I think are really kind of useful and cheap to buy anyway. So one is the movement holder. This will hold the movement nice and still while I work on it. Yeah, a real simple piece of kit and very cheap. I think it's an Amazon purchase. Links to everything as usual in the description below. I also bought a pair of these, and these are brilliant for the finer work. And I think for setting the hands on, these are going to be great. And maybe also painting and, well, anything that requires some up close attention. I probably should have had these from the get-go, but anyway, they're going to be really good. They've also got like a light on them, which is cool. 2 settings, and they're rechargeable, and you can take the arms off as well and put like an elastic head strap on. So those are decent, and they also come with 5 different lens options for varying degrees of magnification. So that was a good little purchase. And the last thing I bought, because I knew it was coming up, I'm going to have to clip the I still don't know what the post is called that the crown sits on, but I'm going to have to clip this to the correct length once I've figured out what that length is. And to do that, I'm not going to use these great big pliers that I've been using earlier on in the video. I've got these flush trim nippers, and these will be handy for all kinds of projects. I think we've got a nice flat face there, so we should get a nice flush trim when we use them. There. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Right, well, I don't know if I can get it too much better. There we go. Right. Watch face done. Next order of business is to fit this to the movement and cut off the correct pins this time. So what I did is I scored a kind of mark. Where did I put that? Yeah, there's a mark just here that I've made that signifies that is the 12 o'clock position. So if I hold that over there, I should be able to ascertain which are the correct pin placements. So I'm going to leave the middle pin, my fingernail is on there, intact, and these two are coming off. Where are my new snippers? Here we go. Got the new snippers should do a nice job. 1, 2, same on the other side. Right, now let's try and do this without crying. That one. And that one. Whew. Right, okay. Face on movement. There we go. That should be midnight, so I'm going to set my hands according to the 12 o'clock position. Now, I'm recording. So just bear with me a moment. Let me try and fit this hand onto this.
You can't work anymore because your workshop is all packed up.
I know, but I can do this small stuff, can't
Wait,
I?
are you going to pack up that drill with the handle that spins around?
The pillar drill?
Yeah,
I will eventually, yeah.
good. Because I like it when that is in your workshop, because then I can drill lots of holes and I can spin the wheel.
Oh, is that why you like it? Well, you can definitely do that.
How is it a design for a guitar? Are you gonna glue it together and make it
Guitar?
guitar?
Well, it's a mold for a guitar, is what it is.
What are you gonna do with it? How do you play it?
You don't play it, you use it to make a guitar.
Wait, why are you packing up our bunnies? Why are you packing up our bunnies?
What do you mean, L2?
Why are you packing up our bunnies from Easter?
Your Easter bunnies?
Yeah, but why? I mean the Easter bunnies with chocolates in them. Wait, when is it Easter?
There we go. So pay attention to, is it that one? Yeah. This tiny little lever that runs along here. I don't know if it's a lever or what, but when I push it in, if you see, I pull it and it kind of disappears. Push it and a tiny little bit of it pops out. And it's that bit there you've got to apply pressure to. That bit right there. Then I should be able to just pull the pin out. There we go. Please be right. That looks better. Right, let's get the crown. And keep the movement in place. I don't know if this ring belongs in here or not, but I think it holds the whole thing in. I might be wrong with that ring, so if somebody knows better, let me know. Okay. Right. I'm not going to screw this down super tight. Boom. Okay, that is pretty cool. I like that. That flew. And I've got a nice little diamond file on the back of this. So I can I've tried this a few times now, and it's been a bit fiddly to do, especially once you cut the Ooh, well, it was a wrestle, but we got it done. That looks cool, I think. I'll wrap up tomorrow. It's getting late, so I'm going to wrap up tomorrow with some close-up pictures and me wearing it. But I am pretty stoked with that. I'm really pleased. So, see you tomorrow for the sign-off. Sleep well, everybody. Thank you very much for watching to the end. I really appreciate it, as always. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was good fun to make, and like I said in the previous video, if you've only got a small space to work with, then this is not a bad hobby to get into. It'll get your creative juices flowing, and and there's loads of options. It's not desperately expensive, and you'll end up with a really nice piece on your wrist that you can call your own. And I think that's kind of cool. I'll do the obligatory watch pose, which is hand in pocket. I think that's how you do it anyway. That's the finished article. I think it's come out really well. I don't know what you think, but I'm really pleased with it. It feels nice and heavy on the wrist. You see through into the back there. Something a little bit different anyway. And every time I look at the time now, I've got this nice little feeling of, oh yeah, I made that. That's cool. So there's loads of options open to you if you start getting into this hobby, and I'll put some links in the description below so that if you're interested, you can have a look at those things too. This isn't going to become a watchmaking channel, although I will do some more stuff on watches in the future, I'm sure. For now though, thank you very much again for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.